Just before this video starts, I'd like to say I'm at 656 subscribers, and when I reach 700, I will be doing a free rank upgrade giveaway on Hypixel. To enter the giveaway, all you gotta do is hit that big red button, hit that like, and share with everyone. It's beautiful. Hey everybody, what's going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today everybody, we're going to be talking about how I think the Hytale Beta will go and all that stuff. I saw videos on this in the past. I know 30 Virus did it, and I think Horizon did it. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they did, so links to their videos will be in the description. But this is what I think will happen when the Hytale releases their beta. So I'm going to be talking about who Hytale should release the beta to, what they should release in the beta, and overall how I think it'll go. So we're going to start off to talking about on who the Hytale can release the beta to. And to start, I know that Hytale has given out all those emails and all this stuff, and a bunch of people, probably millions of people, have signed up for the beta already, but I don't think they should give out the beta to like millions and millions of people, just because there's going to be people that are going to be like, this game sucks, when they find a glitch, and then they're just going to like make a YouTube video about it, and then people are going to be like, wow, look at that bug. It's game breaking, even though it's beta, and people don't understand that it's beta because they don't have brains and stuff like that. It's a beta. You guys, they're gonna have to know it's beta, and there's gonna be bugs. That's the whole point of the beta, to work out the in-game bugs. So I think that the Hytale, like the group of Hytale, should release the beta to like. I know 30 Virus said this in the video, and it's a really good point. He said dedicated Hypixel players. And by that, it probably just means people who have like good playtime on the Hypixel community. And by that, you can tell by just checking people's and their stats. Because I remember once, it was like, I think the end of 2018 or the end of 2017, they emailed us something and said how much like playtime we had. And I think there should maybe be like a certain amount of like playtime in like your Hypixel like career that can get you into the beta, like earlier beta than like other people can get into earlier beta, because I know everybody has signed up for the beta. So just say that people have like 4,000 hours of like playtime or something like that. I don't even know if that's a lot. I don't even remember what I had before, but if you have like a certain amount, then you'll be able to play the beta on the Hypixel. And even if you don't like even if you don't have that much, don't worry, you'll still get it eventually, just not as early as other people. And also, I know some YouTubers, they don't play a lot on there, but YouTubers are probably going to be one of the biggest like promoters in the Hytale beta and all that stuff. So I think you should get a bunch of YouTubers who have been producing Hytale content throughout the whole wait, like myself included. Hey Simon, I'm over here, and a bunch of other people. I know there's a lot of people like I think his name is RE Dragon Gaming or DE Dragon Gaming. Link to him in the description. He has done Hytale content. There's a bunch of people like Hytale News. I think they should all get the early beta access. Now obviously 30 Virus should get it, Horizon should get it, Hytale Hub, Hytale Core, Hytale Brazil. I know there's a bunch of other channels. I think Tracker Gaming, I think he's one, and all those guys, they should all get early access too, just to people who have been producing Hytale content, because I think they will not like rip on the game because they just want to play the game and all this stuff. And I know a lot of players who don't have YouTube channels who aren't gonna rip on the game either, but I would say like you can take the risk, but there is a risk. There is a risk. Alright, so the next thing, the things that they should release. So I know 30 Virus said this in his video too, but I love his ideas. His ideas are really good. I just rewatched his video just to like see what he covered already, just so I didn't like completely rip him off. So he said that what's it called? They shouldn't release like more, like they should only have one dedicated server, and by that I mean like the Hypixel Hytale server. It's a good idea. There could be some, because maybe there'll be partnered servers with Hytale, I don't know, and maybe they'll be released like Hytale verified servers, and then those guys can get released, because you don't want just some like 4-year-old to just make a server and then like apparently a bunch of people just go on it and it's not verified, and all the people's like credentials get stolen or something like that. You don't want that. You want servers that'll be verified from Hypixel, and if not, just only one server available, and then that would just be the Hytale server, and then Hypixel server, and a bunch of people will be playing on that one spot. And it's a really great, it'll be a really good way for like the community to interact, and I think it'll be great. Also, I do think they should have, I'm not sure if they have it, they should have like EU, like an Australian and like South American and like Asian proxies, so people can join, so they don't get garbage ping when you're playing on the regular Hypixel. There should be like different servers per each, and even if you're from EU, you can still play on NA and all that stuff. Like nothing's gonna stop you. Also, Hytale should release the model maker just so like servers can like work on, and not just servers, also like mod developers. They can work on what their plans are on in beta, so then when the beta is over, their product or whatever will be released perfectly full for the game. And I know there will be a bunch of bugs and everything for all the model makers, and hopefully there aren't a lot, but if there are, I would love to see the model maker be released. Like, I'm personally not going to use it because I suck at designing things and I'm god-awful at code, but I know a lot of people like 30virus is going to be using it, and a bunch of other server owners are going to be using the model maker literally all the time, and I think it'll be really awesome to see what people have planned out during the beta, and then when the beta finishes, what they will have when the game actually releases with all the full details. I personally, I'd love to see the story mode or adventure mode be released during beta, but I don't know if all of it will be released during beta. Maybe you can only access zone 1 to 3 during beta. I don't know about that. Seems like a pretty cool idea. I just thought of that right now because we haven't seen anything in zone 4 yet, and maybe it's obviously still a work in progress, but I think they can release zones 1 to 3 because those zones we have a lot of information for, and I think will be really cool just to explore during the beta because there's still a whole bunch of things to do in those 3 zones. Because in zone 1 you have the Torques and fighting Chieftain. In zone 2 you have all of these Saraks, and you got to take out all the Ziggurats, which I would love to see more on, by the way, Hytale, if you want to give us a blog post about that. I'm not going to stop you. Plus, they just dropped a picture of Farron's on the Twitter, which is really cool. And also, on Twitter, they also, Noxy asked us if we want to see a more scary experience, and I feel like the more scary experience will be in zone 4, and then the 2 other unexplained zones. So I think those would be really cool, and obviously they haven't worked on that, but I would love maybe like a jump scare like Subnautica has. I think it has a lot of jump scares. I've never played it, but I've heard about it. They say, and 30virus and other people say, there's a bunch of good jump scares in Subnautica. I've never played it. Would love to play it, but I just never got around to it. But there are some jump scares, and they're not like, some of them are like, ah, and then some of them are just like, okay, you're scary, but you know, all that stuff. And last but not least, I think it should go, like the beta is, I personally think that the beta is going to be phenomenal. I know there's going to be people that expose Hytale for a bug. Ooh, my god, it's beta. Like, geez, cut them some slack. But there's going to be people that expose them, and they just can't let that get to them because they're strong people, and these other people clearly just want attention. So just don't listen to them. And if there, 30virus said this in his video too, and if there is like an in-game report system for bugs, that would be in, like, I don't know what game has it. I don't remember what he said. But there's an in-game report system. That would be cool. So you can just maybe, like, if there's like a shadow play option in Hytale where you can like save the last like 2 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that, and then send it to the developer so they can see the bug, that would help the beta process like a lot, and it would help them like work out all the bugs a lot sooner and all that stuff. Hopefully I didn't rip off 30virus's video that much this time. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, at 700 subscribers I'm giving away a free rank upgrade on Hypixel, so if you want free things, hit that like button. Also make sure to share, and most importantly, hit that big fat thick subscribe button down below. Other than that guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.